Máme 9. prosince pátek a do Hradce Králové nám zavítal velmi exkluzivní host až z dalekého New Yorku, USA, a je jím Byron Cox. A máme ještě tady jako překladatelku naši krásnou kamarádku Tess z Meetupu. Ahoj. První otázka na tebe. Zajímalo by mě, jaká byla tvoje cesta jako tanečníka, jak ses dostal k houseu. A jako první otázka na tohle stačí. To je cesta tanečníka od narození do teď.
Wow. Alright, well, I mean, the short story is that a lot of times in the US, especially among like minority populations, dance is it's a lifestyle. So it's not really something that you start as a occupation. It's something that you do to translate every part of your life. So my, I guess, start in dance was really really young, you know. I remember, you know, being in elementary school and hearing hip hop, you know, for the first time, and hearing even some pop artists like Michael, and feeling the power of both music and how music and dance could create, you know, an environment where you could be whoever you wanted to be. Probably from that to like the It Takes Two video, you know, I thought that was really dope to really see like party dancing done in a way where you could like really express yourself. And then you just represent, you know, you represent for your school, you represent for your peoples, represent for various neighborhoods. You develop a crew, you know, I had a little crew in high school, another one in college, and we used to battle in clubs a lot, you know. Going to Philly, you know, battling cats who were from out of town, coming from DC, New York, whatever. And when I moved to New York, you know, all this experience with dance, you just live it, you do it all the time. So it's in you, but you don't look at it as necessarily a business. But representing is a thing that you do all the time. It's not really even a question if you consider yourself hip hop. So when I came to New York, you know, I'd had some experiences with house. You know, we had our own way of playing with house in Philly, but I really enjoyed the house vibe, the community, and seeing how people were, from young to old, all enjoying this music and having some sort of common vocabulary, some sort of a string that tied it all together. So that's when I really got deeply into the deep house scene in New York City, by around 2000. That scene ended up being like a church for me, post 9/11, and I was privileged to be able to enjoy dance in a way that dance was closer to more like religion than it was just something that you do. And so again, with my history of wanting to represent something that I love and having an opportunity to be engaged in something that was so strong, I really dug very heavily into house and started the House Dance Project in 2002. From there, really my learning is to represent the people and the things and ideas that I love as much as possible, and to share those with people who may not have had an opportunity to know that they have the same opportunity as I did to express themselves and represent themselves, their ideas, and their feeling about the music.
To všechno přeložit, jo. No, tak v podstatě říká, že od narození je to vlastně určitě životní styl, kterému se věnuje, protože vlastně hudba ho provázela celý život. Pak vlastně na základní škole se dostal k hip-hopu, k hip-hopové hudbě, a tam vlastně jako v té komunitě vytvářeli různé jako si skupiny a vlastně spolu tancovali a spolu jak kdyby battlovali mezi různýma školama a různýma městama a no a ve zkratce prostě potom na střední škole s tím pokračovali a pak se přestěhoval do New Yorku, kde vlastně ho trošku ovlivnilo 11. září a toho přivedlo do klubu, kde vlastně poznal houseovou hudbu a potkal ty lidi, co tancují house, a bylo to pro něj tak strašně jiný a zajímavý, že ho to chytlo natolik, že vlastně v roce 2002 založil House Dance Project a od té doby se věnuje hlavně houseu.
Druhá otázka. Mě zajímá a diváky zajímá, proč jsi vybral zrovna house, co podle tebe je na houseové hudbě a houseovém tanci to nejkrásnější?
Sometimes I feel like house dance chose me. You know, like what I loved about dance, everything that I loved about dance was inside of house music and house dance. I think house music and house music is very dynamic. The more I got to know about house music, the more I realized it was both slow and fast, and it was both like graceful and strong. And I like things that had those combinations. I have a long martial arts background, and in martial arts you have a balance of both. And to me, the greatest and widest expression of both of these beautiful things was in house dance. And the last bit was that I've never seen a sense of community like I saw in house. Like, you can always dance and give back to your elders, and they're right there with you. And it's no longer like a trend, it's more like a society, and a society that shows a lot of love and a lot of respect. And so I think these are the things that really brought me into, you know, house and made me really want to give those types of things to other people. The most beautiful thing, I mean, in house, I think is hard because, like, I've had so many beautiful experiences, and they happen. The more you enjoy this and the more you understand about the dance, the more the beauty can happen almost every day. So, like, I've had beautiful moments just seeing, you know, children who I didn't know I would be able to communicate with, understand and enjoy the dance because of experiences that I've had, you know. Like, to see a kid's face light up and then be able to express their enjoyment of this music that I enjoy with each other, like, that's priceless. You can't really, you know, that's worth everything you've ever gone through. I've had other moments with people that have inspired me, and I've worked in months and months and months of dancing, and then one day you come to the cypher and you're playing, you know, a song like Fade, which is just such a heart. If you listen to the lyrics of like Fade, you hear the, you know, she's saying never fade, never leave from your memory and stuff, and to be able to put that into dance and then inspire somebody who's inspired you to do their thing even more, it all comes together as like this really beautiful union of like the people who come before you, the music, you know, any one of us by ourselves would be okay, but like together you have these magical moments, and you dance more so you can have more of them, or you dance more so that other people can have them. So I've had so many, you know, with so many people, but you know, the magic of it is again just being able to share and to collectively, you know, be with the music and take all of the experience higher.
Yes. No, v podstatě říká, že houseová hudba si vybrala jeho, že on si nevybral ji, ale že vlastně tím, jak poznával houseovou hudbu, jak se vlastně vyvíjela, jak poznával víc a víc, tak poznal, že tam jsou různý, jak kdyby věci, které v ní může mít, že je buď silná, nebo je prostě vděčná, nebo je soulová, nebo je ostrá, a všechno tohle mu umožnilo vlastně s tím pracovat a poznávat a rozšířit ten obzor. A že má rád, že vlastně to není trend, ale je to spíš jako o tom, že to je společnost, že tam můžou být lidi všeho věku a všichni spolu šérovat dohromady, to, že vlastně tam sdílejí tu lásku pro ten tanec a to, že ta hudba k ním promlouvá a vlastně kdyby jim otvírá tu cestu k tomu, že oni můžou vyjádřit tu hudbu svou nějakým svým způsobem. Přesně tak ten člověk, který dělá tu hudbu, tak oni prostě s tím můžou pracovat a dál to rozvíjet. A že má taky rád, že třeba díky tomuhle může prostě se pochopit s malýma dětma, kterým třeba nerozumí si navzájem, tak skrz to, že je house prostě spojující prvek, tak oni můžou prostě spolu komunikovat a ty děti vlastně zažijou to, co on, čím si prošel předtím, tak ty děti jsou schopný si to jak kdyby užít přesně s ním, tak jak si to užívá on.
Jaká je hlavní myšlenka tvých workshopů? Co chceš, na co kladeš důraz při workshopech, aby si lidi odnesli z tvých klásů a tak?
I mean, it's a couple of core things. One is to understand that freestyle is a combination of technique and personality, and that your personality, who you are, is very, very important. But and that the technique that you're learning is an ability for you to be able to tell your story. The technique by itself is boring. A personality without technique, no one can understand, because every person is different. When you combine the two, you really have a very interesting opportunity to take something that you cannot see, which is music, and give it life. House dance, again, with all of its dynamics, I think allow you to really express that, and since it's a social dance, express that in a very close distance and have a lot of fun with it and work with it in a number of different ways. So I guess it's a workshop to really understand not only house dance, but understand your place in it, and to know that you have a place in it, and then for you to actively express your thoughts and feelings through the techniques that you're learning.
Takže se snaží na workshopech učit hlavně freestyle, a to tím, že jako freestyle je spojení techniky a osobnosti. Že vlastně pokud člověk dělá jenom techniku, tak je to vlastně nuda určitým způsobem, a když je to jenom osobnost, tak to je nečitelný, protože nepoznáme ti ostatní diváci, co se vlastně snaží říct. Takže pro ně je důležité, aby předal oboje, aby rozvinul i tu techniku, aby rozvinul i tu osobnost. A co jsi říkal? Si nemůžu vzpomenout. What was the second thing? After the technique and the personality? Že vlastně jako na těch lekcích, že se snaží vlastně to, aby lidi porozuměli, aby byli v té hudbě, aby byli schopní vyjádřit to, co cítí, aby řekli nějakou story, něco, jako co cítí a co by chtěli sebou nějak ze sebou vyjádřit, protože hudba vlastně není nic hmatatelného, viditelného, takže vyjádřit vlastně sebe sama, svoji osobnost skrz tu hudbu, no, v podstatě.
My děkujeme v první řadě za rozhovor. Je to pro nás velkou ctí, že jsi tady a že jsi s námi pobyl pár minutek ve studiu. A na závěr, co bys vzkázal českým tanečníkům a lidem, se nějaký vzkaz, pozdravy domů, cokoliv?
I want to shout out, of course, to the entire dance family. You know, we are one family, and the more we get to know each other, the more we can give honor and respect to the dance and to people that we've loved together. Of course, shout out to the house dance family around the world as well. We're really growing and seeing new and interesting things coming from people who, you know, maybe 1 year ago didn't have an opportunity. So shout out to them. Shout out to the Czech family, because they are growing and growing and growing. And if they continue like they are, you know, the next 2 or 3 years it might be Japan versus Czech. Oh, nah, it's playing. But you know, of course, shouts out to my crew, the House Dance Project. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see y'all soon, and you're gonna start seeing a lot more of us. You know, not only in the U.S., Japan, but coming to Europe real soon. Let me shout out Sabbath, of course. You know what I'm saying? Sabbath NYC, Osaka, New York. What's good? You know what I'm saying? Definitely been representing them for a minute. They're representing us as well. And you know, we're about to party real soon. So for all those who enjoy what we do in these workshops, come check us at the party. You know what I'm saying? Sharing each other, representing. And hope to see each and every one of you real soon. Byron Cox, House Dance Project.
Ahoj.